finish.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
All right, welcome everybody to our Daily Gun Show. Come to you live every weeknight at midnight Eastern, and we talk about guns for an hour or so, maybe longer once we keep getting some more Patreons on board. Then we'll be doing this much longer. Am I getting a crazy lag or what's going on? Why is that? Am I connected? What's going on? I guess I could shut this other machine off. I have a weird lag going on here, but this is our Daily Gun Show. Come to you live every weeknight at midnight Eastern, and we talk about guns for an hour. Each night, we have a different topic. We have a different goal to accomplish, and on Wednesdays, we kick back, have a little fun. Here, we don't chase the urgent. We're not scripted, and we're real. So every once in a while, it's a good idea to kind of look back and have some fun, like I said, but be constructive and hopefully useful while we're having that fun. So with that said, tonight we're having a battle, just a friendly little battle, a battle against calibers. That's one way to put it. So what we're going to do is put out, this is the tactical quiz. I guess I'm just assuming a bunch of things here, and I don't mean to assume anything. So thanks for the people who are joining us live. On Wednesdays, we do the tactical quiz, and tonight we're going to have a little fun with that. I'm just freaking out with this crazy lag. So give me some feedback. What's this thing like on the other end of the internet? Why is it lagging so bad for me? Is my camera glitching? Like, what's up with that? I don't have anything running. Do I have stuff running that I thought about? No, I don't have anything running except browsers. Pink says it's all right. All right. So, okay, thanks. It's freaking me out. So, I was going to go, thanks to the people who joined us live here. We do this live. However, we post it out to the podcasts, and we post the video out to some of the other video hosting platforms like UGE Tube. That's one of them. I'm writing that down over here. Utah Gun Exchange Tube. We have one called GunTube.org. That's a video hosting platform in South Carolina for gun owners, made by gun owners. And then we have one called Gun Streamer. All right, so why don't we just go ahead and say that anybody that posts a video on either YouTube, GunTube.org, or GunStreamer is going to get 10 points tonight. That's got to be a video that either mentions your choice of the 9mm or the 45 ACP. Can't be an old video. It has to be a new video to get those 10 points. So that's a little bit of preliminary stuff. We like to post things on Instagram. So let's say that we put something on Instagram with the hashtag 9mm-sucks, just like that, 9mm-sucks, and that'll get 5 points. Just to put some initial challenges out here, some feats of strength, so to speak. And then I think we're going to give 2Live Moo 2 points for showing up first. If I can get my mouse to show up ever over here. Come on, where's my mouse? I have a very wide monitor, so my mouse gets lost once in a while. So first equals Moo. I'm going to put in this 2Moo. There we go. So I think I can also go over here and just start putting 2Live-Moo over here with 2 points. I'm going to try doing it with hash marks today. All right, so then I think what we'll do is the 25th comment will be something, and then the 42nd comment will be, I don't know, 7 points. Nah, let's make the 42nd comment 42 points. And then the 25th comment can be 10 points. So let's see where we're at. Moo is the first one, so that means 1, 2, 3. I'm counting mine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. DJ gets 10 points off of the bat. DJ. 10 points. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 hash marks just for commenting. And now let's see if there's 42. Is there 42 at this point? There can't be 42 already. We know that this one is 25, so I'll just star it, and we'll go back to it later. But nice comment there. Got you 25 points off of the bat. All right, now let's go look at some of these comments. 2Live-Mooks, first one to jump in, got himself a couple of points for being first. Thank you for jumping in. I don't know what this name is, but welcome. And then got DJ. See, what's this weird lag? You notice this weird lag? What is going on? Is my computer hot? What's happening here? I don't know what to do. So there's DJ. Got Echo, awake on the East Coast. Welcome. Got Woods on the West Coast. Checking in. I'm assuming playing. We got Barbecue coming in from Pennsylvania. And Pink out in Ohio. I don't remember where Moo is at. Let's just say in Wisconsin. And then who else do we got? That's it. Is that everybody that's playing tonight? So if one of y'all wants to put something on YouTube, 10 points. Wants to put something on guntube.org, 10 points. Gunstreamer, 10 points. If one of you federal agents that are watching wants to, quit and then start playing, feel free. Then we got an Instagram challenge. You have to put in hashtag 9mm-sucks. Why don't we just say the first 5 posts? So there's a total of 25 points that are going to go out that way. First 5 posts will get 5 points for putting in hashtag 9mm-sucks over on the Instagram. So with that, let's dig into the tactical quiz. On Tuesdays, we talk about 2A. On Mondays, it's all about motivation. On Thursdays, we talk about training and travel. Definitely into travel. Like to train. On Fridays, we look back at what's been going on in the week in 2A. And then on Saturday, we answer gun questions with Clover and Tony. On Sunday, we'll go back and check out what happened on Instagram throughout the week with its focus on 2A. And here we are on Wednesday, because we're pretty much live every single day, going into the tactical quiz. So tacticalquiz.com is a website that we built a while back for just this occasion. Let's see. Then we got, what is going on with this glitching? So then, what is barbecue Sam? I recorded my bull Dan Wesson. That would be a perfect 45 video, except I need to edit and can't upload to GunTube. It's too bad. You could easily take any portion of it and render that immediately into a moment video and then post it. Did I say it has to be a permanent video on your channel forever? I just said it has to accomplish posting a video on your channel, but think inside that box. That's how 9mm people would think, inside of a box. So why not the 45th comment? Because 42nd is better, but you're right. It could have gone to 45th. BJ. Then we got give my points to Moo. I don't know why I'm doing that. I ain't doing that. I don't know what kind of communist weirdo quiz thing you got going on here. What about comment 81? I'm not counting that high. About there's a 42 already? I don't know. All right. So I guess that's everybody that's playing tonight. Some nights we get a lot of people playing. Some nights we don't. If you're listening to this in the future and your butt hurt because you lost out on winning of all the loot that's going to go out tonight, yeah, well, you maybe should listen to it live. So let's go to DJ's comment over here. You're fine. If I remember right, that was comment number 25. So then we go to 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. What I'm doing is clicking on the comments and then scrolling for the people that aren't paying attention. 39, 40, 41. Ironically, the comment that wins says, I bet there is 42 already. Now the question is, did he type that there having counted it all up? Or did it accidentally hit that one? Does he want me to generously give away his points like DJ is desperate to do? Because there's some kind of weird situation going on with DJ and barbecue and Moo, or I guess. So it looks like barbecue just won, took 42 points off the board. Barbecue. Now, typically barbecue is the one to beat because of, he sits around learning stuff about whatever. So I'm just going to write 42 in there. There's no way I'm going to put all the hash marks in for that. DJ got the 25. And then Moo got the first couple of points there. All right, so that's a couple of challenges. When you're watching other channels that do gun-related game shows, they probably don't put out physical challenges at the beginning of the show so that you have something to do as an audience. But also, they don't even do gun-related game shows because they're afraid. They're scared. But we'll do them here. And tonight's prizes will be, let's go grab some prizes. Anybody have some suggestions? There's only 8 of you playing, it seems like. So if you've got some ideas for prizes, put them out here so we can wager for things you're interested in. Otherwise, we're going to jump over here while you're coming up with some ideas for prizes. We're going to jump over to tacticalquiz.com, a website that we built. If you'll notice at the bottom of the screen, there's a little scroll that's going on. How do I get this to happen? There's a scroll way down there that's happening. Let's get rid of his comment so I can point at the scroll. And then I still can't point at the scroll. Maybe if I shove myself down here, now I can point at the scroll. See the scroll right here? This is the scroll I'm talking about. It says stuff like, our Patreons make it possible for us to spend time on projects like these. Thank you, you. And then here's the address you can go to, patreon.com. We have things like our weekly blog over there and alerts and special fun things like this. So thanks to our Patreons for giving us a chance to do this, but they also, oh, see, I'm getting some kind of weird lag again. They also build websites like that one. And I guess I'll just leave my hand down here. It's really creepy having my hand at the bottom of the screen. So I'll just do weird things. I don't know what to do with my hand, so I'll just do weird things. I'll put this pen in my hand. So we're going to go over to the screen over here. You can just follow along over there. And we're going to click on the first quiz. Oh, actually, which quiz should we do first? Maybe we should pay attention to the poll that I've completely overlooked over here. So we have a poll going. Again, this is just for the people that show up live. I do have some technology that will allow me to shove this poll into the future. I can draw it here for the people that are watching live. If you think of time as a timeline that goes this way, a lot of people think of it as a timeline that goes this way. All you got to do is hold your paper this way, and then it's very easy to reach through time like this. Grab the quiz, for example, or the poll, and then just reach it back through time. Very, very easy to do that. And then time just goes on. So I just wrote it here for the people that watch it live to very easily visually see how time travel and moving the text chat there would be easy to accomplish. But I just don't choose to do it. As a reward for the people that show up live, I let them alone work the poll. So the poll right now is, who will walk away victorious? Will it be 45 ACP, a decent American caliber built by Browning, the way calibers are supposed to be created, or 9mm, a worthless, hollow, metric compromise? And then, of course, because the narcs, the federal agents that watch this show, that are just here to hate, they need to have something that they're allowed to click on. They got their president's saying or whatever. So Pink is saying he's not seeing the poll. You know why? Because we broadcast on 3 different channels. If I clink around over here, we broadcast over to Twitch. Twitch is a channel for the youngins. The kids that play the video games, they go over there and they play their video games over there. We shove our stuff over there. Why? Because it's free and it gives us another place. It's killing my internet connection, so I'm killing it. But you get the idea. Normally, Twitch would show up on my screen if I had a decent internet. Maybe that's why it's slowing down tonight. Anyway, I also broadcast to 2 different YouTube channels. The channel for this show, which is the Daily Gun Show, but also the big channel. At least I put a couple of the shows each week, the Tactical Quiz and the Weekly Wrap-Up, are over on the big channel. So just head over to the big channel. That's where the poll is. Got Bob joining in. Bob is the one that actually created the Tactical Quiz. Some people might not know that, but Bob is the creator of the Tactical Quiz, probably. I don't know if we actually know who created it, but we're just going to give Bob the credit. All right, so according to Barbecue, there is a video on YouTube with some kind of link here. Let's see what's happening with this link. You know, this guy could just phone it in because he's already got 42 points. But instead of that, boom, he posted an 8-second video about 45s. He could have got a little bit extra points if it was a 9-second video because it would have been rubbing it in. But that was a YouTube video, the first one on GunTube. Or I mean on, he posted it on YouTube. He didn't really post it on YouTube, guntube.org, or Gunstreamer. So got a little bit extra points if it was a 9-second video. Come on, seriously? Stupid. So why don't we give him 5 points for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it wasn't on one of the approved platforms, but he did go through a bunch of effort to do that. So thanks for that. That's cool. So that's one physical challenge already accomplished. Woods is saying a hug from Mello. She doesn't come near me when it's this hot. It is too hot for her to have any interaction with anything warm. If I was made out of ice cubes, maybe. Like Smeggy, she'd probably hang out with Smeggy. Let's see. Gunmetal Guy is saying listening in and support the background. And I don't think, if I'm missing anybody, shout out, say what you're doing. It's obviously going to get messy here. So thanks to Barbecue for already putting something in for a physical challenge. Twice now, and DJ and Moo on the board. So 2 Live Moo on the board with 2 points. DJ on the board with 10 points. Barbecue on the board with 47 points. Whew. Let's go check out the quiz. Oh, I also was going to go over here and use the results of the poll that I was bragging about to determine if we're going to go with 45 or 9mm first. Why don't we let Bob to tell us if we're going to go with 9mm first, or should we go with 45 ACP first? The good caliber or the lame caliber? We'll let Bob determine that one. A lot of us, Barbecue is complaining about not being able to upload to GunTube. A lot of people move to a different state just so that they can upload to GunTube easier. It might be a little inconvenient at first, but when you think about it, is it really? Ugh. All right, Bob says 9mm first, so we got to go with that. All right, here we go. We're heading over to Tactical Quiz. Right now, there's a password on it because I don't want any of you people going in here and screwing with it, cheating. But after this is all over, I take the passwords off, and you can run around in here and play with it all you want. So, again, thanks to our Patreons for making it possible for us to, have websites like this and take the time to make stuff like this thing. And I have to trying to talk here while I figure out where my mouse is so I can go into the quiz, figure out where the quiz is, so then I can go to the quiz again, and I can go into place where the thing puts a password on it and figure out what the password is and start the quiz. All right, here we go. So everybody can participate in this. There's a couple of visuals. I can't help it, but for the most part, it should be pretty self-explanatory for anyone who considers themselves an expert in the 9mm. So 9mm is pretty worthless caliber. It's a fad, but it gets a lot of marketing, right? There's a lot of unscrupulous people that like to market for it, so it gets out there. So here we go. Is everybody ready? We are going to start the quiz. I guess before we do, let's take just a moment and head over to our list of things over here. And let's talk about something that you might know called the DM Foss Show. Foss does a show every Wednesday after this show called The Mouse Party. And I believe tonight, Barbecue is ripping it off and hosting it. So you can go over there, and it's The Mouse Party. All right, so here we go. First question is, the 9x19 is called, first one to answer gets the points. So Parabellum, Largo, Browning Long, or Mauser? The 9x19, is it the Mauser, the Browning Long, the Largo, or the Parabellum? If you got some issue with typing, you can go A, B, C, or D. You could go 1, 2, 3, or 4. Burner is saying Parabellum. All right, I have no way to know who's going to win here because I don't think you can get points for this. So at this point, the best you could hope for is to... Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll have to play 5 points per question, and we'll have to go with the first person to answer correctly. So the 9x19 will go next. So the 9mm Largo was adopted by the Spanish Army in what year? What year was the Largo adopted by the Spanish Army? Was that in 1900? 1905, 1910, or 1915? What year was the 9mm Largo adopted by the Spanish Army? Oh yeah, Moo was first, I guess. That's weird. Let's see. Barbecue is the first one with B on this one. So I don't know how to do this. I guess I'm going to have to write it down. Damn it. Make a lot of extra work for myself on this. So we're going to have to go back up here. It looks like Moo was the first one with spelling Parabellum goofy. So Moo is going to go ahead and get 5 points there. So that gives him 7. I think that one was right? And then that means that barbecue is the first one on this one. And I think that's another 5. But I don't remember. So barbecue says B, I think. And then the next one is the 9mm Browning Long was developed in 1903 for multiple countries. Which country did not adopt the 9mm Browning Long? So which country in the list of countries I'm about to list off here did not adopt the 9mm Browning Long, which is that goofy looking thing next to the other goofy looking thing? Was it Sweden, Belgium, known for their waffles, Mexico, or the Netherlands? Was it the Netherlands? Was it Mexico? Was it Belgium, or was it Sweden? I like to say it in the ethnic dialects of their peoples. So 9mm Browning, developed in 1903, but not for which country? We got barbecue saying C and Wood saying B. Pretty sure it's barbecue with C. So is he cheating? Has he got something going on with Mello or something? Next up is 4 out of 10. The 9x21 is known by many names, including the 9mm IMI. It was adopted and used by a military or Israeli military industries, but what country created it? So the 9mm IMI, also the 9x21, was adopted by Israel and made by the Israel military industries, but what country actually created it? Was it France, Italy, Mexico, or Brazil? Barbecue is saying France. France. I don't remember anymore. It's known by many names, and oh no, I know what it is. Woods is saying B, so I'm pretty sure it's B. Woods finally on the board with 5 points. Hopefully he's not going to give his points to somebody. Feel obligated to give his points. Is somebody bullying people for points out there? Is that what's happening? Was somebody threatening people for their points? Oh, we got B. Next is the 9x25 Dylan was developed in 1988. But what for? What was it developed for exactly? Was it developed by the FBI to replace the 10mm? Was it adapting to state laws? Was it trying to comply with state laws? Was it made for USPSA or IPSC, but specifically for their open category of guns? Or was it created specifically to create more magazine capacities? The 925 Dillon, I believe it was made by Matt Dillon from Gunsmoke, was developed in 1988 for what use? FBI, state laws, IPSC, or magazine capacity? Looks like barbecue's cheating. So then Woods is saying B, adapting to state laws. Burner is saying this one, and that's the one that it is. So Burner guessed before barbecue got around to guessing, I guess. I believe that's right. So that'll be C. Next, I guess I could say 5 out of 10. Trying to make some notes over here. All right, next is another stupid 9mm question. You know how hard it is, how difficult it is for a reasonable person. You know, I'm not like messed up. I haven't fallen off a roof onto my head or nothing. And I had to come up with 10 9mm questions. It's insulting. It's insulting, really. And you think of my internet browser history. I'm embarrassed by it. I had to get rid of. I'm thinking about getting rid of my computer because of the browser history I had to create with this. So the 9x18 was developed in 1936. We all know that as a submachine gun cartridge. What is it commonly called? The 9x18. Is it the 9x18 Steyr? Is it the 9x18 Tokarov? Is it the 9x18 Makarov? Or is it the 9x18 Parabellum? Parabellum. Ready for war. We are ready. Actually, wait, what does it mean? It means ready for war, right? Parabellum, 9x18 Makarov, 9x18 Tokarov, or the 9x18 Steyr. Let's see. So this time it would be, I guess, barbecue. It's really hard to know if barbecue's cracking wise out there or if he's answering these questions. But I'm pretty sure that this was him. Cracking wise was the delineator. So C would be barbecue. It's got to frustrate people who know the answer and have the correct answer, but only have it verified because barbecue put it up on the screen before you. I'm not saying you're lazy. I'm just saying that barbecue is like the Flash or something. All right, so here we go. This is going to be the delineator for question number 7. See, now I've created a system. Now he claims that he's answering, now that he's got a whole bunch of them. Okay, so the 9x25 millimeters was developed in 1904. We all know that. For which firearms model? Was it the Bergmann Mars pistol? Was it the Mauser C96? Was it the Gillespie model 1910? Or was it the Makarov? 9x25 was developed in 1904 for which firearm model? Was that Bergmann Mars pistol, which everybody loves to hate? The Mauser C96, which Geeko, what the hell's that guy's name? Greco? No. Whatever that guy's name is, hates. The Glisenti model 1910. It would be pronounced a model the 1910 Pistola, or the Makarov. Boom. Let's see. So I don't know what the answer to this one was. Is it B? Everybody's saying B. So that means Woods got B. Woods got B. You notice that unlike a lot of the other channels that do live game shows for stakes, for high stakes, I do everything live over here. Like you can monitor everything that's happening. Oh wait, none of the other channels do this. They're all too scared, too lame. They don't care about their viewers or whatever. For whatever reason, they don't do live game shows like this. They're focused on firearms, coming up with new questions every week, new physical challenges, and ways to keep it interesting, and doing it at midnight with long format. Crazy. Next is the 9x23. Everybody's a big fan of that one. We all know it was developed in 1911, but for what firearm? Was it for the SR2 Vrezrik? Was it for the Steyr M1912 pistol? Come on, we all know these. Was it for the Colt Model 1897? You wanted a 9mm quiz. You're getting a 9mm quiz. Or was it for the Makarov? Oh, I want my 9mm quiz, but I want it to be easy, just like shooting 9mm. I want to be able to take my 9mm quiz with my little pinky out, and at the end of the day, I don't want my palm to be even red or rosy. I need it to be just like is fresh, like baby powder on there. Let's see. So the 9x23 developed in 1911 for what firearm? Was it the SR2, Vrezik, the Steyr M1912, or the Colt Model 1897, or the Makarov? So barbecue is saying D, I think. Woods is saying B. And now he's saying definitely not D. Got a new CNC machine this week. Nice. I actually got something I was hoping to find out about on making something out of metal, but I haven't had a chance to get around to it. So I don't know anybody's answer to this. So here's the deal. This is question number 8 out of 10. So you have to do it this way from now on. 8, and then your answer, like dash, A, B, C, or D. But if you put it in there with all letters, all of them like that, then guess what? I'm taking a point away from you. So let me know with the appropriate identifier, the number 8, what your answer is to number 8, because we need an answer to number 8 already. This is a stupid 9mm quiz, and we're stuck on it. This is what it's like shooting 9mm. Goes forever. Oh, did you get those grips already? That went quick. Or those got shipped quick. I got the Aegis gun cleaning kit. Did I win them on Saturday or Friday? Probably. Got them already. Okay, so we got a 8 Bergman. That's not even in here. And then 8B, 8A, and 8B. I don't remember what it is, so we're going to have to wait. So I'm going to go with B because GGW is on 8. But I don't remember what that one is because this is just 9mm stuff. I can't be expected to retain all these. Okay, so the 9x23, another bogus 9mm metric, was a collaboration of Winchester and who? Federal, Colt, Steyr, or Browning. 9x23. It was a collaboration of Winchester and some of the prizes people will be playing for tonight include patches over here, patches from our inventory, different designs and things. I think these are still all available. There might be some limited runs. These all came out of a bag that I was digging into and found them in there. I think I might have taken these to the 2A rally in Phoenix earlier this year, and nobody traded any patches up there. This one is from Wield. So if you're playing tonight, you're going to be playing for loot. If you're a Patreon, you're getting even more loot. All right, so 9mm by 23, one of the lamest of 9mm, was collaboration of Winchester and we got Barbecue saying Browning, Woods saying Colt. Nice. So Woods gets, I believe it was Colt. He gets 9 with B. I think it was Colt. So where did he come up with that? Yeah, nobody's heard any of these 9mm. Most of these are fake. 9mm is fake. It's basically a fad, and then a lot of exploiters just put whatever number they want behind it, and then you buy the box of ammo and go, dang it, I bought the wrong 9mm again. And then you just go and buy a different box. And there's whole people making their whole living just making up 9 by whatever, and then people buy the box of ammo accidentally and just go buy another one. It's a giant scam. 9mm is a massive scam. All right, next one is 9 by. This is the last one. This is the last of the 9mm stupid questions that we got, and then we can get to the decent quiz and some of the other physical challenges. Maybe someone has attempted some of the physical challenges, and we'll take Barbecue over here and hold him to task already, and give him some run for his money. All right, so the 9x23 SR, designed by John Browning in 1900. He invented a 9mm? He did. It was called the 9x23 SR. What did the SR stand for? Semi-rimmed, super-rated, Spanish revolver, or standard rim? What did the 9x23 SR designation stand for? So Barbecue says C, Spanish revolver. That's racist. GGW Reloading says semi-rimmed, and that means that GGW might have gotten 2, because I believe it was semi-rimmed. A10. Oh, look, A10. Speaking of A10s, there might be one flying overhead while we're playing. All right, so now we're going to go to see the results. So this is the way this stuff works. If you're playing along, sometimes I have enough time to put all kinds of extra info at the end, give you the answers and explain some stuff. But in this case, the 9x19 was called Parabellum. I forgot who won that one. I guess we're going to go back and find out. Wesley? No. Oh, Moo. So Moo got that one. Yeah, I think I already gave him the points, in fact. So then the next one was it barbecue was B? Yep. So barbecue gets 5 points for that one. That'll be 52 points now. So let me do this. Then we have, oh, I never answered this one. So barbecue answered C to this one. That's another 5 points. So that's Heinz 57 points he's got now. We got number 4. Woods answered B. So Woods gets on the board with 5 points. I'm not going to use hashtags anymore. Then we get number 5, which was Burner, put in C. So Burner gets on the board with 5. Well done. With IPSC. That 9x25 Dylan was made for IPSC. I guess I should have gone and said this stuff. So let's go back and make this worth their while for people that are listening. The 9x19 is the stupid regular 9mm that everybody loves to hate so much. It's called 9mm Parabellum, ready for war. I think that's what it means. Is that what it means? Why can't I think of it? Giving me it's messing with me. I think that's what it means. But anyway, next is the 9mm Largo was adapted by the Spanish Army in 1905. That one barbecue had. Let's see. Then the 9mm Browning Long was developed in 1903 for multiple countries. Which country did not adopt it? It was Mexico. So it was like Sweden, Belgium, Netherlands, and like a couple other 3 countries like France, United States. A whole bunch of countries adopted the 9mm Browning Long. So I think that was just a 380 long, right? I don't know though. So then the next one is a 9x21, known by many names, including the IMI. It's also called 9mm Israel, I think, or 9mm Italy, because Italy invented that one, and then Israel manufactured it. I've never even heard of a 9x21 IMI. Then you have 5, which was Burner, and that was the 9x25 Dylan, was developed in 1988 for IPSC and USPSA to use in their open guns, probably for some power factor weirdness. Now 6 was also barbecue, said C. So 9x18 was developed in 1936 as a submachine gun cartridge, and it's commonly called the Makarov. So that brings barbecue up to 62 points. Then we've got 9x25, developed in 1904 for which firearm? And that was Woods, was correct with Mauser. So Woods is up to 10 points. A Mauser C96. Then number 8 was the 9x23, was developed in 1911 for, and that was G&G. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it GGW? I don't know. I know I've heard people say it before. I'm going to say G&G Reloading because I'm not going to say the W. So G&G, I'm just going to say G&G now. So G&G got that one. So he's on the board. I'm assuming it's a he. Could be a chick. G&G is on the board with 5. Then we got the 9x23, was a collaboration of Winchester and Colt. And that was Woods. So Woods gets another 5 for a total of 15. And then the last one was the 9x23 SR, was designed by Browning. And that one also goes to GG for a total of 10. All right, so after the lame 9mm quiz, we've got Burner on the board with 5 points. We got 2 Live Moo on the board with 7 points. Started it off and is still cooking. DJ with 10 points. We've got Barbecue. Is he going to just take this thing home with 62 points? Then we got Woods at 15 points and G&G at 10 points. Here's what we're going to do. 45 is a better caliber. We all know that. So what we're going to do is make the 45 ACP quiz worth 10 points each. What? Just like the 10mm. Barbecue isn't going to be sitting so pretty when he's only 6 incorrect answers away from losing his position with this one. All right, so let's dig in. We're going to go back to the poll and check out what people are voting, see how many people are out there. We've got 11 people allegedly watching right now. 26 votes? What's up with that? What kind of shenanigans are going on with our voting? 26 votes. We got 62% for 45 ACP, a decent American caliber invented by Browning, the way calibers are supposed to be invented. And then only 27% voting for 9mm, the metric compromise. It's like a saggy, limp, drippy 9mm compromise. And then you got Come On Man, so there's only 12% federal agents watching tonight. However, if we were to go over to the actual YouTube channel and not just this particular video, I take it to the next level. And one of the ways that why is this internet going so slow? Are you serious? I shouldn't be complaining. At least it's connected, right? So eventually, we'll get to my channel, and then we're going to head over to the community tab, where we do incredibly interesting things like point to some of the awesome live stuff that's happening, feature some of the interesting things that we're doing as projects, and hold polls. So tonight's poll has 76 viewers, but a bunch of wise asses, a bunch of crazy wise asses, because somehow 47% have voted for 9mm. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe they were threatened. 9mm unscrupulous. We don't know who pressured who into voting for what, but only 37% voted for 2 world wars and has prevented a 3rd world war. Let's not forget that there's been 2 world wars ended by 45 ACP, but we've also never had another world war thanks to 45 ACP. But somehow 9mm is getting the votes over there. We'll close out of that because it's just taking too much of my resources to have this many windows open. DJ just posted a link to our Ko-Fi. So there's a lot of people that like to say, you know what, this is awesome. And I've heard that if I make this project happen, this show could go long format and be overnight, just like the Art Bell show used to be, except that it would be all about 2A and firearms. So one of the ways that people can contribute to that project or that effort would be to head over to this place called Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com. And I believe the way they pronounce it is coffee, co-fi.com. The kids like to be hip and trendy, so they spell it the way that a European would spell it metrically. So if you're not adverse to that, check it out. It's just a quick way to throw cash over. They take very little out, and it goes straight to the PayPal. So a couple of people do basically throw us a couple of bucks that way on the regular, and it's very much appreciated. So thanks to DJ for putting that out there. We don't have to, get you to use this pen with this perfect grip angle and this perfect attachment that goes up, because we're not desperate to have you purchase something, and we're not open for business as far as willing to focus your attention on what the sponsors require. Instead, our Patreons, who we mentioned down here, Patreons make projects like this possible. I'm pointing at the scroll at the bottom here. Our Patreons, thanks for that, make projects like this possible. Thank you. All right, so with that, we'll maybe dig into the 45 ACP quiz. What do you think? I think we'll make these 10 points each so that people have a chance to catch up with barbecue. Let's take a quick gander. We leave about a quarter to a third of our screen over here for comments. Let's take a look if anyone's done any more of the physical challenges that we mentioned earlier in the show, such as posting something on YouTube, posting something on guntube.org, which is a video hosting platform that's made by gun owners for gun owners, guntube.org. It's been up there for many years now. Or Gunstreamer, a similar project that's changed hands a few times over the years, but also allows gun owners to post videos that are firearms related. If you post something on Instagram, the first 5 posts with the hashtag 9mm sucks, spelled hashtag 9MMSUX, are going to get 5 points each. All right, so let's dig in. Let's see. Can I give... Come on. We're trying to give points to it. Let's see. Only narcs and Glock shooters voted for 9. Weird. I was gonna go work out. Come on, man. Can the barbecue people pool our points to beat barbecue? Interesting. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching. Parabellum, prepare for war. Thanks. I knew it meant something like that. I keep getting it confused because I heard this from Dick Marcinko one time, and I really like it. But war is an acronym. We are ready. In other words, once you're ready, you're ready. So I always get that messed up now. Another reason 9mm is lame. Gets in the way of one of my Marcinko quotes. So barbecue started with 42, and the questions are worth 5 each. No way for anyone else to win. I just said 10 points each. And barbecue's at 62 points, and it's definitely possible for somebody else to win. A lot of people say barbecue's a chump, and he doesn't know nothing about 45. Barbecue says he just did 20 squats. That's called a 9mm squat. When you drop a 9mm, you got to pick it up. Not drop another 9mm, you got to pick it up. All right, so we're digging into the 45 ACP challenge. So this will be 10 points apiece. It's definitely possible to beat barbecue. All he has to do is completely not answer any of these, and then all you have to do is answer all of them, or most of them. Question numero uno, that means number 1 in your language. Caliber 45 ACP automatic pistol ball cartridge, model of 1911, was what weight? And I'll give you a hint. This was actually the designation of the very first 45 ACP, the official collaboration with the perfect recipe, 45 automatic pistol ball cartridge, model of 1911. It's pretty historic for people that are into this stuff. So, as you would expect, a reloading person gets that one in almost no time. I mean, I don't know what kind of lag there is. So let me do this. We got 45 ACP. We got question number 1. We're getting this down. Thanks for putting the designation in there. And that would be G and G. W. Got that one. 10 points. Easily going to wail on barbecue. He's got barbecue sauce all over his fingers. He's got puppies licking all over him. He doesn't know what end's going, which way's what. All right, next. Number 2. In the second round of evaluations for the new 45 ACP pistol in 1910, the Colt pistol design passed the extensive testing with 0 failures. But how many failures did the other gun? It was a Savage. How many failures did that other gun have? So question number 2 is, in the second round of evaluations where the 1911 historically passed without any failures, 0 failures, the other gun that it was compared to at the time, a Savage, had some failures. Was it 25 failures? Was it 37 failures? Was it 42 failures? Or was it 65 failures? What number of failures went up against that Colt 1911? The first one we have is G&G. I don't know if people have a side bet going, whether or not G&G W is going to just basically wail on this one, or maybe he's just guessing like barbecue said he was doing earlier. But we got him answering with a big B, 37. We're going to go to next, and I'm trying to kill a mosquito here, so I'm a little bit distracted, but I'm going to kill this stupid thing. I may or may not be sitting here with pants on. So if I got this mosquito flying around, I'm going to get a bunch of bites on me. All right, so the 45 Schofield is referred to as 45 Smith & Wesson, 45 Short Colt, 45 Willie, or 45 is better than 9. So the 45 Schofield is referred to as the 45 Smith & Wesson, 45 Short Colt, the 45 Willie, or I believe this is pronounced The 45 is better than 9. So the 45 Schofield. So this one would be number 3. And Baron Saturday is got 3B. Let's see. Barbecue says his computer messed up, so I don't remember what this one is. So I'm going to put Baron down for number 3, but I don't remember what it is. So I'm going to say Baron said B. I don't remember what the answer is, so we're going to pick B. And then we're going to play a commercial to give Barbecue a chance, because nobody wants to beat somebody who's having computer issues. We want to beat them fairly and squarely by knowing more than them. So we're going to check out our store. One of the ways that we're able to do stuff is by making interesting things. Most of the time we do that stuff live, and then we put those things that we make into the print-on-demand stores. People say those prints come out pretty decent. So we make about $5 every time you buy one, whatever they cost. Keep in mind, you're basically throwing us $5. Plus, you're wearing one of our shirts around. Maybe we'll be doing something with that in the future. This is how you get them.
Hey, did you know that you could help support our future projects and let everyone know you're a fan of what we do? Check out our print-on-demand store. We have a tab here on YouTube. When you click on it, you can choose from a bunch of different items. We have shirts and posters and coffee mugs. Click on the one you like. When you find the design you want to put on it, choose a color and a size if it's appropriate. And when you purchase these items, a portion goes to help fund our future projects. We really do appreciate your support. You get some cool stuff. When you get that stuff, post pictures here and on other platforms, and we'll hook you up next time you order from our Gear website store.
Thank you for your support of gunwebsites.com. All right. I can't tell you it's a mix between definitely disrespect, but like apathy and disgust. There's like this kind of look on her face that my dog's given me. She is not very excited that we're doing the tactical quiz tonight. It's not your fault. It's probably my fault, but she is not happy. I went out earlier and flew around the drones, and I did not bring her with me. So I'm pretty sure she thinks I was just out frolicking through some kind of a bacon field with other dogs. All right, so here we go. So that was number 3. We're about to go to number 4. Which branch of the Army requested the 45 in the first place? Was it the cavalry? Was it the infantry? Was it the artillery, or was it the military police? Which branch or segment, I don't know what these things are actually, which portion of the Army requested the 45? Was it cavalry? We know it was Army. I said which part of the Army? The cavalry, the infantry, the artillery, or was it the military police? Quit saying Army. We know it's Army. Was it the cavalry, the infantry, the artillery, or the military police? We have different jobs in the Army. We don't just join the Army and we're all just in the Army. Baron is saying infantry. Barbecue said like 100 times just Army. So it's going to be very easy for someone to beat Barbecue today. GW also said infantry. Burner knows what's up and said cavalry. Think about it. What do the infantry need a pistol for? Come on, man. So number 4 is Burner. All right, so then we'll go on to the next one. Artillery was like cannons back then. I don't even know if there was military police when the 1911 came around. Maybe. So we're in the Army. We didn't really need military police. The Marines and the Navy are the ones that need to police themselves all the time because they don't behave themselves. Let's see. So next one is number 5. The Sporting Arms and Ammunition Manufacturers Institute, it's called SAMI, calls the 45 ACP what officially? So you can call it whatever you want, but there is an official name for it in the United States. There's a different official name for it in Europe, by the way. So in the United States, the official name comes from the agency that gives us the standards, and that's called SAMI. So what is the official name for what we call the 45 ACP? Is it .45 ACP? Is it 45 auto? Is it .45 pistol? Or is it Colt 45 auto? So this would be number 5. What is SAMI called the 45 ACP officially? So it looks like, I wasn't really talking MOS. It was more like just divisions. I don't know if they're called branch. They're not really branches. I think they've changed it over the years, but originally there was just Army, and then they started playing around on horses. So they're like, oh, now we have cavalry, and then they got cannons, I guess. And they're like, now we got artillery. So I don't know what those are called, divisions maybe. But then they're like, hey, we got to feed them, and then hey, we got to pay them and stuff like that. So they created other pieces of it. Anyway, then we got 5A, 45 ACP. I don't think so. 5A, B, C. So at this point, I think everybody's just guessing on this one, and it looks like people have quit guessing before we have an actual answer, if that's obvious or not. So 5A, then 5D. I think everybody's just guessing. I'm going to say A, and then you all can just stew on your own juices about what you find out. So next is, what is the 45 super caliber? Oh, this is not intentional. What is the 45? Oh, shit. There's that damn mosquito. Oh, man. How are you alive? Oh, I got him. Look at that. Got him. So I get them, but my batteries are kind of dying. So I zap them around. I got the pressure on the whole time is how I zap them. And I tap it around like this. Can you see him sparking up? He's either smoking some kind of marijuana in there, or he's getting good and zapped. But he ain't dead. This thing ain't enough to kill him. So now I got to find the son of a bitch. And I usually keep a little lighter here to, just take care of the end of it. He's going to wake up and torment me again. Damn it. I shouldn't have shown y'all. I should have just killed him. All right, well, so I'm probably going to get bit by that motherfucker. Hopefully it killed him, but I don't think it did. What is the 45 super caliber? Is it a thicker wall and a higher pressure than a 45 ACP? Is it a thicker case wall and a shorter case than 45 ACP? Is it a longer case than 45 ACP? Or is it a longer case and higher pressure than 45 ACP? Oh, that's tricky. And you thought you knew everything about 45 ACP, I bet. So this was number 6. And let's see. We got barbecue saying C, longer case than 45 ACP. And that's an answer probably. We got 6D, longer case and higher pressures. And then we got 6D. Interesting. So no one else is going to answer. A lot of people answering longer case and higher pressures. There's no picture up here. Otherwise, that would just show you. So everybody's going to pick. I'm going to pick barbecue. If you're all going to pick wrong, I'm going to pick barbecue's wrong answer. Then we'll click next. So 45 ACP. What does that ACP stand for anyway? Is it the All Sport Competition pistol? Is it the Auto Ordnance Corporation pistol? Is it the Automatic Colt pistol? Or is it the Anti-Combatant Personnel? What does that ACP stand for? 7. What's up with this? It's like, that's the definition of barbecue having a fit. So it looks like GGW figured this one out before anybody else. So this one was number 7. Look at this. Number 5 and 6, I couldn't write anything down because I don't believe there was a correct answer. So GGW with C. All right, so next is number 8. This one's easy. Everybody will figure this one out easy. In this diagram, the head space for the mouth of the case is 1.6 milliliters protracted. The L3 datum reference the twist rate of 406 millimeters cubed, or the beta 35 degree offset? Pretty easy. We all know this one, but it'll be the first one to get it. So in this diagram, pretty simple, obvious diagram here from the European Cartridge Corporation, or whatever it's called. The headspace for the mouth of the case, is that the 1.62 milliliters protracted? The L3 datum reference, is it the twist rate of 406 millimeters cubed, or is it the beta 35 degree offset? The beta 35 degree offset, the L3 datum reference, the 1.62 millimeters protracted, or the twist rate of 406 millimeters cubed? Oh, now look at, he goes straight to just because he can't see the diagram good. So this was number 8, and let's see, we have a D. No, it was not the beta 35 degree offset. Come on, that's the offset of the anti-rim bevel. B, the L3 datum reference. Well played. So that was Burner coming in with the obvious L3 datum reference. That was number 8, Burner. All right, so next up is, which manufacturer makes the silver tip? You ever heard of a silver tip? Is it the Federal, Winchester, Corbon, or Remington? Who makes the silver tip? Number 9. A would be Federal, B would be Winchester, C would be Corbon. See how that worked out? D would be Remington. Who makes the silver tip? So this is number 9. I think everybody was confused by the diagram. B, 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 and 10. So it looks like G and G, or GGW, gets number 9. With B. All right, next. What was the worst year for 45 ACP? Which of these years was the worst year for 45 ACP? Was it 1945? Was it 1985? Was it 1990? Or was it 2019? So a lot of people would say, oh, you got to make your questions super easy so that 9mm people can answer them. Oh, you got to make your questions so obvious so that just anybody can win. Nice. So I should say show your work, but we got Barron coming in pretty quickly with the correct answer on that one. 1985. All right, so let's see how everybody did here. You didn't even answer 2 of them, so you can't even get more than an 80. Ooh, you 60%. Here we go. They got a 60% for everybody playing at home or listening in the future. 60%. Oh, wait, how are we doing on time? I keep forgetting that if I don't hustle, I get quirked. Definitely going to get quirked by whoever's hosting that show today. So 60%. First one, 45 automatic Colt pistol ball cartridge, model of 1911, was what weight? Yes, 230 grams. So that was GGW. With 10 points, bringing GGW to a total of 20 points. Next is the second round of evaluations for the new 45 ACP. The Colt had 0 issues. That Savage had 37, and GGW, I believe, knew that one without even thinking about it hard. So 30 points. Well done. The 45 Schofield is also referred to as, now I put in Smith & Wesson, so I had Barron with B. Oh, I think I didn't put nothing in. No, wait, what did I do? Let's go find out what happened over there. See how easy this works when everybody labels the thing? It's like we figured out a perfect way to do this. So Barron was definitely first with 3. Or no, with B. So, oh no, you were first with B. Wait, 3, you were first with B, but GG and W was first with A. So it was really GGW with A. Makes GGW 40 points. Next, I'll just leave that one over there. We get to 4, which was Burner with Cavalry. So Burner is up to 15 points. I guess I could have just put the 1 over there. Well done. Again, Cavalry wanted a pistol. Nobody else wanted a pistol. Artillery doesn't need a freaking pistol. What does infantry want a pistol for? So they can lose? Military police, I don't even know when they invented. I just put that in there to screw with people. Sporting arms ammunition manufacturers calls the 45 ACP what? Nobody answered this one. The one you didn't answer, 45 Auto. So FYI, the official name for 45 ACP is 45 Auto. Nobody answered that one. I can't give points to anyone because I don't just give away points like one of those other channels and the way they do their gun game shows. Oh, wait, no other channel does a game show for guns. Is it because they hate their audiences or they just don't care enough about the community? I don't know. The next one, the 45 Super Caliber. Y'all answered all kinds of stuff, but nobody answered thicker wall and higher pressures, which was like the first things in Wikipedia, and Wikipedia's always right, so there you go. Next, so nobody answered that one. 5 and 6 were just off the table. Nobody even wanted the points. You were just like, I don't want the points, I'm not playing. I'll take it. I'm not giving nobody no free points. 7, GG said C, automatic Colt pistol. It was pretty easy, but I had to put stuff in here for the 9mm players. They don't know nothing about 45. So that's another 10 points for G and GW. You know what we're looking at here? We're looking at Barbecue with 62 points. And he's like, oh, no one's ever going to beat my 62 points. And now GGW just got to 50 points. What do you think about that, Barbecue? All right, here comes 8. Pretty obvious diagram. I mean, this is what the Europeans look at when they're speccing out their data sheets or whatever. The L3 datum reference is right here. The L3 is the headspace. Duh. It's the only thing right here. L3 datum is 2.81. So here, you don't even need to know nothing about stupid metric. This is basically gibberish. Let's say you got stuck down on an alien spacecraft and they're like, what's the L3 datum reference? Well, fuck, there's only one L3 on this whole thing. So it must be that. And that looks like headspace. So boom, headspace, boom. Well done, GGW. I don't know if that's just your reloading abilities or maybe you're weird and you go around referencing or like memorizing the European standards or something. But that, like, literally, I probably got arrested for stealing that image from the European cartridge place. So well played, 60 points to 62. For a little while, Barbecue was already counting his winnings. Which manufacturer makes the silver tip? This is number 9. And we're back to, wait, what happened? Is number 8 was Burner. Wait, what the hell? Now I have to go see. Did I just give the wrong points to the wrong person? 8 was B. And the answers to 8 were Burner. Oh, shit. So GGW has 50. Burner has 25. So whatever I just said, talking wise to Barbecue, interchange Burner for GGW. And now we'll continue. Which manufacturer makes the silver tip? In fact, that was B. So now GGW gets his 60. And now we get to the last question. What was the worst year for the 45 ACP? 1945 was World War I or World War II. So 1911s were like, woohoo, let's go end this World War real quick. So they loved 1945. 1990, nothing happened in 1990. Nobody gives a shit about 1990. 2019, what do they care about 2019? They're like 200 years old at that point. In 1985, the stupid Beretta took over the stupid thing and ruined them. So 45 ACP is when they lost their freaking job. Or I mean, 1985 is when they lost their freaking job. So the first answer to this one was Burner. Wait, Burner or Baron? What's going on? That was 9. So the first one's to 10 was Baron. So that's 10 for Baron. I thought you were already on the board. Baron's only on the board once with 10? At least you got on the board. Is that the same Baron as the other Baron, or is this a new Baron? All right, so we're about to go through the points here. There's still some physical challenges that could be accomplished. We might do some extra special awards or something. Let's see. Look at this. Give my GGW my 10 points because all I did was comment to get 10 points. How about fuck you? Why don't you do your home channel and your own thing, and then you can give your points to whoever you want. I didn't remember a whole big agreement about who gives points to who. It's not something you can do here. Maybe that works in Russia. Doesn't work here. Let's see. So then, where are we at? I answered that correct. I think, yep, burner. Okay, so I think everybody's satisfied. We got everything figured out. It comes down to burner with 25 points. 2 Live Moo with 7 points. DJ with 10 points. Barbecue, 62 points. Woods, 15 points. GGW, 60 points. And Baron, 10 points. Even if all of the little uns wanted to add their points together, it would be 10 and 25, and then 35, and then 60. So even if everybody added your points together, you'd barely come up to a GGW earned and what Barbecue just took. He just came in and took some of it, earned some of it, and dominated for some of it. I don't know. Is there any other... anyone looking to do an Instagram? We had that physical challenge out there. We had the challenges for the 1st, 25th, and 42nd comment. And then we had the challenges for posting something on UGE Tube, 10 points. You could literally take it from Barbecue. Guntube.org and or gunstreamer.com. No, wait, yeah, .com. So with that, I think what we'll do is we'll start talking about a movie. Has anybody got a movie? Yeah, I never let Woods shift his points. That never happened. Now let's see. So anybody that wants to take these quizzes for yourself, feel free. I'll be pulling the passwords off of them. Tacticalquiz.com has both of the tactical quizzes like we just played there. It also has some polls, so you can go over and just have some fun kind of choosing who's going to win a war against each other, and then taking a look at some of the what people have chosen or decided in some of those. For example, here's a gun battle, father and son, the Browning versus his dad's designs. You can either play or just look. With 11 votes, the 1911 is winning over his dad's harmonica gun. Here's another one, the Grease gun versus a Tech 9 with 12 votes. The results are Grease gun, 75 to 25%. So Tactical Quiz was designed for us to play on Wednesdays, but also for anybody who's running a live conversation and wants to have something to do that's free, that's focused on Second Amendment and guns. You can see we've got quite a few quizzes over there that we've created, and we don't just go around copying and paste stuff. You know, our Patreons give us the time to work on this, so we create these games and then leave them out there. Our Patreons, again, give us the resources to leave these websites up and available for people to use them, so feel free. With that, anybody come up with a movie to talk about? Barbecue has a book club, and that will be happening this Thursday. So anybody that has read Glock, America's Gun, or wants to listen to the audio book, it takes, I think, 8 hours to listen to it, so it's definitely something you can accomplish on a long trip or on a while you're doing a project or something, doing some yard work. Thursday or tomorrow, I guess, Barbecue will be having the first of the book clubs to talk about that. And let's see, anything else? Do we have any movies suggestions coming in? On Wednesdays, we usually like to talk about firearms in media and pop culture. However, we do have the mouse party, or at least the rip-off version of the mouse party, happening here in about 10 minutes. So we need to wrap it up. Is there a link for the quiz? I guess I could put a link in here. It is just tacticalquiz.com, but there's a link in the description of the video wherever you're finding this or listening to this, and now there's a link in the live description as well. So with that, I don't think anybody else is taking us up on the physical challenges. So by 2 points, after all of that, Barbecue is going to squeak a victory once again. Let's bring some stuff over here for him to choose from. I'm assuming he wants a get my camera turned on once again. Here we go. Bring that back up. And whenever Barbecue feels like it, he could take a gander at this selection of Wolverines. That go from sort of a tan color through a purple into a deep blue to maybe I don't want to say teal, but towards the aqua teal spectrum. Ninja Turtles 3, we can talk about the black powder pistol in that movie. Well, I don't know that one off the top of my head, but I can definitely talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Try a purple. Well, I'm going to suggest that this one is about the purplest that we got left. So that one's going to Barbecue. We'll just go ahead and throw one of these pink stripper clips on there as well. So thanks to Barbecue for participating tonight, for handily mopping the floor with most everybody except for GGW. So where is GGW at? If GGW would like to grab a Constellation patch over here, we'll put out an assortment of them. I don't know if you are interested in Wheeled and Well Armed. He's a friend, and he sent me a bunch of patches at one time. This is one of his green versions. It's a embroidered Velcro patch with a piece of, oh, we're not allowed to say Velcro because they'll sue you. It's a hook and loop patch with a portion of the loop portion. You know, the hook is always on the back of the patch. A lot of the better quality patches are going to come with a section of loop. One, so that you can sew it onto something and have a place to put your patch right away that's still removable. But also so that when they're hanging around like this, they're not destroying each other. So we got Wheeled and Well Armed. We've got an Arizona one in green, in a true 4-color. We've got a Arizona in kind of the tan, true 4-color. Chair is against the wall. We got the Chinese spam can. We've got the 2A rally flag. I forget which year, and I forget if it glows. I think this one glows. That's not really a light source, so I guess I shouldn't have shoved it up to the camera. I can't remember if this one glows. This one definitely glows. We got the blue stripper clip. Some people call her blueberry. Then we've got the Wolverine cubed. So there was a Wolverine doing Wolverine, and this is the Wolverine doing Wolverine, as opposed to the plain old Wolverine. And then we've got a Hungarian, I believe, a Hungarian 7x62 by 54R spam can with its silver and yellow identifiers. So if you'd like one of those, you are welcome to them, as our second place is earning our second place today with 60 points, coming very close to pushing. Oh, and then I forgot about this revolver, I guess. There's also one of the last revolvers. You're saying the 2A one? No white border is 219. So this was the 2019. This was the actual rally flag. When the rally happened in 2019, I was told that it was a group of, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I was told that it was a group of people who were funding it that were not affiliated with any 3-letter organization, political party, or agenda. They simply wanted to take funds that they had personally and create something like a 2A rally in Washington, D.C. So they provided the funding for the permits and getting the word out. And then they, in some sort of a meeting, came up with this flag or this rally logo and said that it was open source and anyone could do whatever they wanted with it. So I made some patches and included them in our patch batch in 2019. Is that how it happened? And no, in 2020. I don't remember. So this was the 2019. We also made one with a white border. But the idea was to raise funds for the project, and then we gave these patches to a bunch of people that were involved. And then we used them to fundraise our, the gas to get the stupid van across the country. And then checked out some museums and stuff on the way back. So this was a pretty cool project and brings back a lot of memories, actually. So you said the revolver's cool too. So since you said two, we'll just put both of them in there. So these will be going out to G&G, GGW. So yeah, we got a G&G. We got like 3 different companies called G&G in Tucson. So it's going to be really tough for me to not keep saying G&G. So those both will go out to GGW. Thanks for that. And then I guess we're going to wrap it up so that we don't get in trouble for corking the ripoff version of the other thing. Here's the deal. I don't know if I got your address anywhere, so somehow get me your address if I don't already have it. Thanks, everybody, for watching us, for being live. For the people that participated in the poll, you're decent because you came up with the end result of 58% in favor of a decent American cartridge, the 45 ACP, 57% of 38 votes. 31% of people are still deluding themselves with the 9mm fad. Don't limit yourself to 9mm. You're better than that. You can go beyond metric and experience true calibers like 38 and 357 and 45 ACP. If you got to stick with millimeters, if you're so addicted to the metric, consider the 1 centimeter. It's okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Next week, we'll have another edition of this tactical quiz. On Thursday, we talk about travel and training. Most of these patches were either from some sort of a travel event or preparation for. And then I'm a big fan of training. So whenever I can, I attend classes. And whenever possible, I try to advocate for the concept of getting better, so that we're better as shooters, but also better as advocates and ambassadors for our Second Amendment and the guns that they lead the way for. All right, so with all of that, we will end this one. And I closed that. We can go back to here. Check out Barbecue's channel. Normally, I would say check out Foss's channel. Foss normally hosts the show on Wednesday nights, but tonight only, it'll be hosted by Barbecue. It's usually no format and no script. Boom. I don't know why you guys are leaving that out there. Don't I have moderators? I got 0 tolerance around here, so distracted for a second there. We'll wrap this one up. We'll be back tomorrow with travel and training, and then on Friday, we wrap up the week.
Tonight's episode, The Ripoff.
Hey, did you know Websites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
The guys and gals at GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year. Practice once a month and carry every day.
Thank you for watching GunWebsites.com. This happens so many weeks, so many times, but today people paid attention and we had 4 people participate in the little scroll at the bottom of the screen that thanks our Patreons for giving us the time and the resources to provide projects like this one. And 4 people took us up on the 2 World Wars hashtag today. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm not screen sharing. Let me screen share again. Boom! Mark is the winner. Bam! Almost didn't even get that in there. I forgot I was not screen sharing. So yeah, at the bottom of the screen, there's a scroll. And if you notice right now, it says, our Patreons make projects like this possible. Thank you. And then there's a little space that I create by hitting a bunch of little minus signs, Gizzard, who doesn't leave a space ever. And then there's another space. And then it goes type hashtag 2 World Wars in the text chat for a chance to win a patch. So I don't know if Mark is still out there. If he is, you're of course welcome. I don't think there's anything in the pipeline heading your way right now, but of course I'm sure there might be in the future here. There will definitely be for whatever you want tonight. I'm not sure where you're at with what you might be in need of, but if there's something specific, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, if you are out there, we'll quickly turn the camera back on. Mark might have said goodnight already. I did this kind of at the last minute after the closing credits, so to speak. But thanks to the people that were paying attention down there. Mark is the winner. We'll take a screen capture of this and let him know tomorrow. So when he wakes up, he's got a little extra something there. Keep an eye on the screen. Pay attention. Thanks for watching.